Today we're going to be looking at adding added features and usefulness to your Chromebook by installing the Linux container. And so we're going to start that by going into Settings, into Advanced, down to Developers, and we're going to turn on this Linux environment. It will walk us through the installation. Now, we have several options here. First one is our name. I just usually use my first initial last name. And also drive size. The drive will expand if needed, and drive space is at a premium on many Chromebooks. So let's just use that, leave that at 10 gigabytes for now. We'll go ahead and install. So this process takes about 3 to 5 minutes for installing Linux on your Chromebook. And with the Linux, eventually I'll be adding Cura to do my slicing, and probably another photo manipulation program like, to do some simple photo manipulations. The Linux distro used is basically Debian, so you can use things from though I've not had to, you could add Debian repositories for other applications that aren't carried in normal streams. The commands are available usually on the website of the publisher of the software to add his repositories to Debian release. Alright, now we're getting ready to come up into our Linux here in a few minutes. Once this is, and we'll come up into the Linux shell, bash shell. There we go. There's a bash shell. And of course, we're going to need to run a couple commands. And that's an update command, which is sudo apt-get update. And this will pull down the headers for the new packages that have changed since the release date of the Linux I've installed. So let's do the same thing. This time I'm going to type upgrade. I'm going to dash Y. And that Y switch, whoops. Sorry, typo there. Dash Y. That dash Y switch is yes, so it will go ahead and install anything instead of just wait for me to tell it it's okay to download and install. We do need these to be updated. So yes, always remember before installing software or after just installing a Linux container to run your updates, make sure that you're up to date. Alright, so we've installed Linux and we're up to date. Next we're going to look at accessing files from our file system on Linux, and then we'll start installing some programs.